I need to not pick up my phone.
What's up guys? So today I'm going to be showing you how I edit my Rocket League shorts only using Capcut. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so I have my clip right here. It's just a nice little double reset. I had it in training. Doesn't really matter. As long as you have your clip, you should be all set. Okay, so once you have your clip, all you want to do is open up Capcut and just create a new project. So you want to find your clip in your files and just drag it right here into the import, and then just drag it to your timeline. Now once it is in your timeline, just do a basic trim, nothing special. Just cut it to where you want the video to start and where you want it to end. Okay, so I trimmed my clip, and now all you want to do is just first set the ratio to 9:16, and you want to set the scale to a little bit bigger. So I usually just set it to about 175, but it is personal preference. Whatever you like, you can do it. But this is what I like to use. So now moving on to background blur. What you want to do for this is make sure that you have your clip selected and you're in the video tab in basic. So you just want to scroll all the way down to where you see canvas. You want to click show, and then click this right here where it says none, and just click blur. Now you have 4 different blur options. Now I like to use the first option because I just think it looks best, but also it's personal preference. Whatever you like, go for it. And after we did all that, it honestly looks pretty good. But there are still a couple things that I like to do just to make the video look nicer and just to really make it better. Okay, so the next thing we want to add is our fade in and fade out. So what I like to do is go over to blend here, make sure that it's checked in. You just want to click show. So what you want to do is where the video starts, just click add keyframe right here and set the opacity to 0. Now you're gonna go to right about like here, I would say, or like a little further into the clip, but not too far in, to where you think should be a good point where the clip fades in. So you just want to add another keyframe where you want that to be and set the opacity, drag it up to 100. So now you could see if we go to the clip, it goes from 0 into 100, and it's a pretty nice fade in. Now let's apply this same thing for the outro. Let's go to the end of our clip, create a keyframe and set the opacity to 0. And now let's go a little bit after the goal is scored. So you're gonna create your keyframe and set it back to 100. So now if we look at it, you can see the fade in and the fade out. Now moving on to text. So usually I don't put too much text. I really just write maybe like rate the shot 1 to 10 or something along those lines that is just pretty basic, but it can keep them engaged. So I'm just gonna put maybe, I think I'll honestly put that, just rate this shot 1 through 10. So now I'm gonna put my font. I like to use Rubik. I think it's a pretty nice font. And then you're just gonna select the second preset style. And I already like how this looks, but you might want to go over here to stroke and change the thickness if you want it to be. I'll use this is the thickness. I think it looks pretty good. And then I usually like to put it to where, do you see the blending line to where, like right in between the actual clip and the background blur? I usually like to put my text centered and then like right between those two, like right in the middle. So once you have that, we're gonna add the fade in and fade out for actual text. Go to animation, and as you can see there are a bunch of different effects for your text, but the main one that you want to use is probably dissolve or fade in, but there is a glitch right now where fade in isn't really showing. So we're just gonna use dissolve for this one because I think it also works pretty good. It's pretty similar. So basically, you could see it's like this. I usually like to keep this at about maybe 0.3 because when it's too fast, it looks a little weird. Maybe even lower. I'd probably say like 0.2 maybe. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, it looks fine. So yeah, because you don't want it to be too long, because then it'll be very, very weird. So I'm just gonna keep it at 0.2 for now. So now what you want to do is you just want to wait a good amount of time. Like I would say about here is a good time, and you just want to trim your clip right where that is. So once you've done that, we are going to add our fade out. So you can see right here, fade out. Okay, so I'm gonna do 0.2. Okay, so once we have that, we're almost done. But this part right here is optional. It's completely your choice. You don't have to follow along. You could skip to where the next section is, using the timestamps in the video. So this section, this is for basically like the like flashes. So like whenever you get a flip reset, let's say like right here you might want to put a flash, and then right here. So like the little flashes that you might see in the like popular Rocket League short videos. So what you want to do to make that is you want to go to media, go to library. You'll see a bunch of different options. You just want to click background, and once you're here you will see this blank screen. So what you want to do is just drag it onto your timeline like this, right where you get the reset. So I think this is about where it is. I think right here. Yeah. Okay, so right here, right where you get the reset. Since mine is a little small, I'm just gonna resize it to where it covers up the entire screen. Okay, so once you have that, all you want to do is go to blend and set the mode to overlay. So after you set this mode to overlay, you want to know how long it should be. So I usually have it about, I would say, yeah, I think about this is fine, like that. So you could see you get the reset, and then it is done. If you have one like main thing that you're doing in the clip, then it doesn't really matter how long it lasts. But since I'm doing a double reset, you don't want it to be too long, because the second time that you add this, they're gonna like override each other and it's not gonna look good. So I'm just gonna keep it pretty short, but it's really your choice. So once you have it to the right length, all you want to do is go to animation, go to out, and then you want to find fade out. You want this to be for about almost your entire clip, so about here is good. I think it is, so from 254 to 352, it's about 1 second, so I have it to 0.7, so if you want to use that as an example, that's what I have it to. And you can see it looks like this. So now that you have your first flash, all you want to do is you want to right click copy, click paste. I don't know what just happened. Okay, so you just want to drag it back down if that happens. So now you want to find to where your second part of your clip, I should say. So I'm gonna find where I got the reset. So I think right here is a good timestamp, and you just want to drag it over there. So now we can see it looks like this. I think it looks pretty nice. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's pretty subtle, honestly. It's not that big of a difference. All I'm gonna do is just, I'm gonna copy and paste the text. If you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I just like putting a little bit of text at the end. And you could say a bunch of different things, like drop your answer in the comments or whatever if you're doing like a guess the KPH. But what I'm gonna put is probably just, does this deserve a sub? The reason it's not showing up is just because this, yeah. Does this deserve a sub? Okay. But you can really put whatever you want. I think I'll have it like this. Center it. Okay. And then I'm just gonna add maybe like an emoji at the start for this, or I said rate this shot 1 through 10. Also, by the way, to choose an emoji, just press Windows and period if you are on Windows. I don't know what it is for Apple, but yeah, if you were just wondering, that's how you do it. Okay, so I just put this emoji. I think the name is face with steam from nose. If if you want to use this emoji. Oh, and one last key detail I forgot. Make sure put the audio, open up basic, set it to -infinite, just make it completely silent, and choose your music. I don't know how I completely forgot about this. So just import your own if you want to, or you can look at these copyright-free music. But you don't have to use Capcut audio, because when you do upload a YouTube video, you do have the option to use a custom sound, which I know a lot of people do. So it is really your choice, but I'm going to go on the Capcut music because I know they have the song that I'm looking for. Yeah, I like using airplane mode because it's pretty chill. But I also have to sync it up, so I'm gonna look for where the beat drop is. So right here, I'm just gonna put a marker, and then I'm going to go to where I score in the clip. So right here, and I'm also going to put a marker. So now all you want to do is just like trim this like a lot, so that you have room to line up these markers. Let me turn off auto snapping real quick, and then like this. Okay. Let me turn it back on. So now what you want to do is just drag this to the start and go to the end of your video, and then go back to the music, click delete right, and now all you have to do is just add a fade in and fade out. So hover over your music and you'll see these two little dots. So just hold on these dots and drag it to, I usually use about like this much. You can also line it up to where your clip fades in and fades out. But I'm not going to do that because I don't really think it matters that much. So I think 1 second is good enough, and then right here I'll just do 1 second also. So yeah, that's how you edit your Rocket League shorts for YouTube. I'm going to be actually uploading this on my account, so if you want to check it out, the link will be in the description. And yeah, here's the final result.
I need to not pick up my phone.